Hi guys, I'm back with another video. Today's video is going to be reactions for WWE SummerSlam Night 2 Sunday 2025. You guys know how these videos go by now, so let's just get right into it. So, I got 3 out of the 6 matches correct, which is overall a okay pay-per-view for me. At least I did a little bit better than night 1, which was awful for me. I only got 1 out of the 6 matches correct. And for this pay-per-view, I got 3 out of the 6 matches correct, which means in total I got 4 out of the 12 matches correct, which is pretty bad in my opinion. Let's just say I did bad for the SummerSlam predictions, so I did bad. But overall, night 2 of SummerSlam was great, and we have a lot to talk about here, so let's get into it. So, the first match of the night is a triple threat match for the WWE Women's World Championship. Naomi, the champion, versus Rhea Ripley versus Io Sky. Winner of the triple threat match and still the WWE Women's World Champion, Naomi. Yeah, I'm not surprised by this outcome. I'm really not. I said it in my predictions video for this. I was like, Naomi is absolutely going to win. The reason why I said Naomi was going to win is because Naomi is the safe pick going into the match. She's also the safe pick going out of this match. But when Naomi cashed in her Money in the Bank briefcase at Night of Champions to win the championship from Rhea Ripley and Io Sky to turn it into a triple threat match, I thought that was a great booking decision by Triple H because people did not want to see Rhea Ripley win the title. And Io Sky literally did nothing with the title. She was a mid-champion. She was overall okay. And I would like to point out the 3 matches that Io Sky defended the title in, 3 out of the 3 matches Rhea Ripley was in. And the one at WrestleMania was a triple threat match between Rhea Ripley and Bianca Belair. And the other 2 matches were 2 title defenses against Rhea Ripley. So, yeah, Io Sky's title run was mid. And that's obviously the reason why I picked Naomi to win. Now, my other pick was Rhea Ripley, but I just kind of knew that Naomi was going to win. But overall, it was a great match. It was pretty brutal. It was pretty hard hitting, and pretty much all 3 women, carried the match. So overall, it was a great match. The second match of the night is a 6-pack TLC match for the WWE Tag Team Championships. The Wyatt Six, the champions, versus Andrade and Rey Fenix versus DIY versus the Motor City Machine Guns versus Axiom and Nathan Frazier versus the Street Profits. Winners of the 6-pack TLC match and still the WWE Tag Team Champions, the Wyatt Six. This is another match I pretty much knew the outcome during the predictions. Like I said during my predictions, I pretty much knew that the Wyatt Six were going to win. And that was because the Wyatt Six were really the safe pick going into this match because they were the champions. And they were also the safe pick going out of the match because they were the champions. But it's also because they just literally won the titles not too long ago. And I just didn't really see them losing. And pretty much the Wyatt Six and a bunch of other people got involved during the match to try to win the WWE Tag Team Championship. So I'm not really too surprised because there's no rules in the match. Andrade and Rey Fenix did well in the match, but they were never close enough to win the titles. Axiom and Nathan Frazier were close a couple times, but they weren't able to win the titles. But overall, it was a great match, and it was really high flying, fast paced, brutal action, carnage everywhere. And you guys already know that I like stipulation matches already, which this was a tables, ladders, and chairs match. So obviously, I was going to like this match, and overall, I thought it was great. The third match of the night is a no disqualification last chance match for the WWE Women's Intercontinental Championship. Becky Lynch, the champion, versus Lyra Valkyria. Winner of the no DQ last chance match and still the WWE Women's Intercontinental Champion, Becky Lynch. I am not really too happy with the outcome of the match. I really did think that Lyra Valkyria should won this match. But I should have knew that this was going to happen, and I kind of knew it was. I have had this thought for a while that somehow Bayley would get involved in this match and screw Lyra Valkyria the championship. And guess what? She did. Bayley screwed Lyra Valkyria from winning the championship. Now, actually, Bayley was trying to help Lyra Valkyria win the championship from Becky Lynch, but Bayley's plan backfired, and she accidentally ended up screwing Lyra Valkyria out of the championship, which I was not happy about, because now the stipulation they had before is back in place, where as long as Becky Lynch is the WWE Women's Intercontinental Champion, Lyra Valkyria cannot go after the championship, which I do not like. I really think Lyra Valkyria should have won this match, but, at the end of the day, there's nothing I can do. That's how they booked it, and I'm pretty sure the feud going forward is going to probably be Lyra Valkyria and Bayley again. We'll see on Monday Night Raw. But overall, it was a great match. It was pretty brutal, pretty torturous at some moments, and it was a hard-hitting affair with a lot of carnage in it, because it was a no disqualification match, which, again, is another stipulation match that I like. So overall, I thought the match was great. The fourth thing is a steel cage match for the WWE United States Championship. Solo Sikoa, the champion, versus Jacob Fatu. Winner of the steel cage match and still the WWE United States Champion, Solo Sikoa. Yeah, I'm not really too surprised by this outcome. I pretty much knew since the prediction that Solo Sikoa was going to win. And that was because Solo Sikoa only just won the championship at Night of Champions, and I just did not see him losing the title. Plus, there was also the factor of My Family Tree, which is his faction, getting involved. And even though it's a steel cage match, I kind of knew that was going to happen, which it did. And that's why I picked Solo Sikoa to win. But overall, the match was fast-paced. It was a hard-hitting match, fast-paced, brutal. Both men carried the match. It was overall a great match, which again, it's another stipulation match, so I'm going to like it. The fifth match is a singles match for the WWE Intercontinental Championship. Dominic Mysterio, the champion, versus AJ Styles. Winner of the singles match and still the WWE Intercontinental Champion, Dominic Mysterio. I kind of should have known that this was going to happen, because there was a rumor going around saying that Dominic Mysterio is going to become a double champion. He's going to win. In 2 weeks, there's the AAA Mega Pay-Per-View or whatever the hell it's called. I don't really keep up with AAA, but Dominic Mysterio is going to be challenging for the AAA Mega Championship against Al Vankingo, who's the champion, versus El Grande Americano versus Dragon Lee. And they're saying that Dominic Mysterio is going to become a double champion and he's going to win, and he's going to be a double champion, Intercontinental champion, and the AAA Mega Champion, because he's getting crowd numbers for AAA or whatever. I did really want AJ Styles to win this match because I feel like that this would be the last run AJ Styles will have with a title in his career. There was AJ Styles said before SummerSlam that this might be his last SummerSlam. He might retire after this year. We don't really know that, but AJ Styles, just like John Cena, who's retiring at the end of the year, they're both getting up in their years. They're both in their mid-40s, and they're going to have to retire soon. And I felt like this match would be a good way for AJ Styles to win at a big pay-per-view and get one last championship reign in before he retires, but that didn't happen, and Dominic Mysterio got the job done. Now it's time for the main event, the singles match for the WWE Undisputed WWE Universal Championship, John Cena versus Cody Rhodes. Winner of the street fight match and the new Undisputed WWE Universal Champion, Cody Rhodes. Yes, Cody Rhodes has won back the the Undisputed WWE Universal Championship from John Cena, which he lost at WrestleMania 41. And I have to talk about this because this match was great. Yes, it was a stipulation match. Yes, it was brutal. Yes, it was hard-hitting. Yes, it had carnage in it. Yes, both men carried the match. But overall, I think this match was way better than the WrestleMania 41 match. Because the match itself was great. The story going into it was great. And there was no phony baloney with the fucking Rock and Travis Scott and all this fucking bullshit. John Cena turning heel. He sold his soul to the Rock. Somehow Travis Scott is involved. He's going to have a match. Oh, no, he's not. He's not going to have a match because he's not working hard enough to become a wrestler. So WWE just gets rid of him. It's like, I know The Rock is the board of directors and, he sometimes makes occasional appearances. But, that really hurt the Cody Rhodes-John Cena match for WrestleMania 41, honestly, because of the ending with Travis Scott. And that's why not a lot of people like this match. But this match right here between John Cena and Cody Rhodes, that's why it was a great match. Because none of that fucking bullshit was involved with Travis Scott. Not much as The Rock, but with Travis Scott. Overall, I think this match was great. The ending was great. John Cena turned back into a babyface before he retired. He's no longer a heel. We knew that was going to happen. Big match. John showed up. He gave one more great SummerSlam match in his career as Big Match John. Because we all knew that John Cena was not going to be, the champion until, the Royal Rumble. And we all knew that John Cena was not going to be the heel the whole time. Eventually, he was going to turn back into a babyface before he retired. And, it was a great match. John Cena and Cody Rhodes, great wrestlers, carried the match. It's a stipulation match. Of course I'm going to like it. And, yeah, overall it was a great match. I mean, big match John showed up. He put one more great performance at SummerSlam as a babyface, and that's all she wrote. And now Cody Rhodes is the champion again, and he's going to be champion for I don't know how long. We'll see. He'll probably lose it to somebody. I don't know who, but it won't be John Cena. I can tell you that. Okay, so that's the main event. There's one more thing I got to talk about. One more thing. Guess who returned at SummerSlam? No, it was not Travis Scott. No, it wasn't The Rock. No, it was Brock. It was Brock Lesnar. Yes, Brock Lesnar returned. Your people are probably saying, what? Brock Lesnar? Brock Lesnar returned? He hasn't had a match in 3 years. He hasn't had a match since SummerSlam of 2022. Why is Brock Lesnar back? I'm like, I was thinking the same thing, because the rumor going around was Brock Lesnar was banned from WWE and he was never coming back. Well, guess what? He returns tonight. He's back. Now, my guess for that is that was some type of ruse to fool the fans, like to swerve the fans. Probably the only reason why they said Brock Lesnar was banned and never coming back was because he was going to make this surprise return at SummerSlam, which he did. And guess what he did? He attacked John Cena. So that's the next feud. John Cena versus Brock Lesnar, one final time. And we all remember last time John Cena fought Brock Lesnar. Oh, no, Joey hasn't forgotten. Nope, I have not forgotten. Brock Lesnar beat the ever-living shit out of John Cena. 16 suplexes, 3 F5s. Yeah, if John Cena faces that Brock Lesnar, done. John Cena is done. So, yeah, Brock Lesnar's back. Holy shit, I can't believe it. But what about the show? What do I think is the match of the night? Well, obviously, I think the match of the night is obviously street fight for the undisputed WWE Universal Championship. John Cena, the champion, versus Cody Rhodes. It was just a great match. Way better than the WrestleMania 41 match with the terrible ending with Travis Scott. Overall, I thought this match was way better. It had a better ending. Big Match John showed up. Both of them put on a great performance. It was a great match. What is the honorable mention? Oh, God, this is going to be tough for me because every match in this show was great. Every match in this show was great. Oh, man. This is going to be really tough for me. Oh, my God, this is going to be a really tough decision here. Damn. It's going to be really tough. I'm going to have to start grouping matches together here because all the matches on the show were great. If I had to say an honorable mention, it would probably be the triple threat match for the WWE Women's World Championship. Just because they had the top 3 women's wrestlers of the division fighting for the Women's World Championship. I thought overall it was a great match. It was brutal, it was hard hitting, and all 3 carried the match. Obviously, I said this before, I pretty much knew Naomi was going to win, but that was because of the great booking by Triple H at the last pay-per-view. Like I said before, Rhea Ripley, she's great. She's one of the top stars of the company. She's going to make you money no matter what you do with her. And I've said it before, like Rhea Ripley does not need a world championship to have a great match. Io Sky, she also put on a great performance as well during the match. So I think that's my underdog match of the night. Honorable mention, I would say every other match on the show. Generally, Night 2 Sunday of SummerSlam was great. I think Night 2 Sunday of SummerSlam was the better part of the pay-per-view from Night 1. And it clearly shows in my predictions. Because Night 1 Saturday of SummerSlam, I got 1 out of the 6 matches correctly. Which is awful. But then you take a look at Night 2, and I got 3 out of the 6 matches correct, which is obviously okay, but I could have done better. But you can clearly see I did better for Night 2 than I did Night 1. And you can clearly see that night 1 was worse than night 2 because night 2 was better. Honestly, I think SummerSlam should just be one night. It doesn't need to be 2. Night 2 of SummerSlam clearly shows that SummerSlam doesn't need to be 2 nights. It really never needed to be. It never did. I understand that for WrestleMania when you're having 13, 14, 15 matches, but this show only had 12. And a lot of these matches are on night 2. The best matches are on night 2, not night 1. So it's like, I'm like, SummerSlam needed to be one night only. But, like I said during my night 1 video, SummerSlam going forward is going to be a 2-night event, so there's really nothing I can do about that. But not trying to criticize WWE or Triple H or them having a 2-night event. You can just clearly see from night 1 to night 2 which was the better show. Obviously, night 2 is the better show. There was a lot of great matches. And, yeah, that's pretty much the show. Those were my predictions and reactions for WWE SummerSlam Night 2 Sunday 2025. Please post a comment. What were your predictions and reactions for WWE SummerSlam Night 2 Sunday 2025? And if you guys like this video, please don't forget to please like, subscribe, and comment. I'll see you guys next time. Peace, period.